Viewers and subscribers, please subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share.
After almost 2 years of relative peace, the volatile community of Russia in Westmoreland has been rocked by the murder of a fisherman and the wounding of another man Saturday night. The deceased is identified as 27 years old Kamala Wilson, otherwise called Moy, of Ricketts Street in the parish. The community is under a zone of special operation since January 16, 2022. But that was not enough to deter gunmen from wreaking havoc just 24 hours before the end of the year. Reports from the Savannah police are that about 10:55 p.m. both men were standing on a section of the roadway when a black Toyota Voxy motor car drove up and two men alighted with guns. The gunman then opened fire at Wilson and the other man who ran in separate directions. When the shooting subsided, both men were found suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. They were taken to hospital where Wilson were pronounced dead and the other man is being treated. Two teenagers died tragically during the Zozo in Russia last year. On June 30 of last year, 17 years old, Jerry Francis, otherwise called Jay, of Ricketts Street was shot dead in a yard at Ricketts Avenue in Savannah, Westmoreland this year. 13 years old Kemoya Jenkinson was stabbed to death in Russia on Holy Thursday. She was visiting family for the holiday as she resided in St. James. A security guard was shot and killed during a robbery in River Oaks, Outrageous, Senton, Saturday. He is 21 years old Surrey Parson of Valley Bush in St. Mary. Reports from the St. Anne's Bay police are that about 11 p.m. Parson was at a premises with 4 other individuals when gunmen pounced upon them, demanding money. When the demand was not met, the armed man reportedly opened gunfire, hitting Parson and another man. The man then proceeded to rob the individuals and left with a sum of cash. The wounded people were taken to hospital, where Parson was pronounced dead, and the injured man admitted. Marcia Irrit, a resident of the area, said the killing has left the entire community in shock. She said the incident has brought the year to a dreadful end. Almost the last day of the year, and a man died. It is rough. This is a time when people should be coming together and enjoying themselves, not killing of each other. She said, it happening before the New Year's, but it's almost like a bad start to the new year, because next year we still are going to be talking about this. Someone lost their lives while the person wasn't even on the road. It is very troubling, she added. While Irrit did not know the deceased, she expressed that no one should lose his or her life defending what they work to achieve. You work hard for your things, and then someone feel like they should come and take it, and they were never there when you are working for it. That very out of order, she urged. She said that the perpetrator should be ashamed of themselves. Whosoever do this, your time is coming. God not sleeping, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Go and work like everybody else, or one day you will try to rob the wrong person, you would said. Resident of the usual quiet Moorfield district in Trelawney were left stunning on Saturday after the body of 59 years old David Brown was discovered in bushes meters away from the house where he shared with his wife. The man was reportedly found wrapped in a white bed sheet with chopped wounds across his body. Brown's wife, who the police say is important in assisting them to piece together their investigation, has not been located. According to Deputy Superintendent of Police DSP Winston Milton, the commanding officer for Trelawney, the now deceased man and his wife were engaged in a domestic dispute on Friday night. DSP Milton told the news that threats were allegedly made during the dispute, and the woman reportedly the incident to the police. In their bid to squash the dispute, cops visit the couple's home. Mr. Brown and his wife had a dispute last night, after which Mrs. Brown reported a threat made against her. At the Wakesfield police station, the police responded by warning the now deceased man not to carry out these threats, DSP Milton explained. However, the police again contacted by resident who reportedly heard a commotion coming from the couple's house on Saturday morning. Sometime after 7 this morning, residents of the Moorfield community heard screaming coming from the Brown resident, and they alerted the police. On arrival, the blood body of Mr. Brown was found, and his wife was nowhere around the house. DSP Milton told the news. When the news team visit Moorfield on Saturday, we observe a handful of residents standing at a community shop near the couple's house. One man who spoke to the news reporter on the condition that argument could always be heard from the middle-aged couple's house, stating that he was living the area for a lot of years. The man said that a police vehicle visited the couple's home twice on Friday night. Him and the woman say in a dispute. How long? Police come up here last night to come solve them matter, but I don't know what happened. After that, it shouldn't have reached this far, said the resident.